What's up, guys? How is everyone doing tonight? Forewarning again, like before, if you hear fans going on, if you don't know by now, our AC is broke, not getting fixed until next Thursday. So I only got one more stream to deal with this, but I have a fan that's literally like an arm's length away from me. So if it picks up, sorry, it's really the only way I can stream pretty effectively with all the lights I have to have on. So if it gets to a point though where the fans bother you, or if it's really making my audio sound crappy, just let me know and I will fix it. I'm not going to wear headphones. I'm not going to listen to the Minecraft stuff tonight because, again, having headphones just also makes me hotter. So, at least until I can get some new ones. So, but welcome. How is everyone? As you can tell, we will be continuing to explore that new that Minecraft offers. Where, if you don't know by now, where have you been? But the Caves and Cliffs update has released as of Tuesday. We started a brand new world, got our house built, did some spelunking, did some mining, and my goal is just to kind of continue that journey. I don't have really any goals per se. My goal is obviously find diamond, maybe hit the nether, continue expanding our island, our farm, maybe do some traveling. Do some fishing and all that kind of stuff, you know, basic kind of home stuff. So, probably we'll be streaming till only 10 tonight, so that way I can not melt into a puddle of mark in this chair. So if you don't like that, then I don't know what to tell you. So, but if you can, take a minute, share this stream with friends and family, helps you fulfill the Great Commission, gets us there. We are starting to push now to get on the path towards affiliatehood, as you can tell by the title and social medias. But we are just on the road for it. We're at, what, like 6 followers now, I think? Yeah. And we're trying to get to 50. So I have a little bit ways to go, but we will be fine either way. So, but we have to hit the I think it's like the active chat requirement too, which if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. I'm not gonna be upset either way, but you know, it wouldn't hurt if, you know, you guys were just that awesome. Either way, I think it's time for us to get into it. So I booted up Minecraft. We should be good to go. Also, too, I am playing this on my own as well. I'm playing both the Java and part 1 of the update is now officially released on Bedrock, I believe, as of Wednesday. So I've been playing both, trying to learn as much as I can about it. Yeah, I don't know why I really wanted to reinforce that to y'all, but I did. So, so we're getting just the world booted up, hopefully. It's acting like it just crashed on me and I'm scared. Oops. So one thing I hate, clicks out of the game. So, we're just going to get booted up and then we're going to get right into it. Like I said, I have some plans, they're going to take a little bit of work. I've been experimenting too, design-wise, with the new blocks that are in the mines, the tuff and the deep slate, and kind of experimenting with them with the stone cutter and how they operate and how they look. So the tuff I still have yet to really take a liking to, but I don't know how to really use it. So, oh my gosh. Let everything load. Give everything a minute. I've never had it this jittery to start with. Oh, I know why. I know exactly why. I was playing on my own and I bumped the render distance to 10. I think we'll take it down to 5. We'll do 6. 6 is what I had it on before. Oh, wait a minute. Video size. No, that works. VSync. Oh, let's turn VSync off. Oh gosh, can't whip back and forth, but you know, well, let me out. Oh my gosh. I've been playing pretty much all day and I've not had any issues. So I don't know why all of a sudden it's giving me. Okay. So this I need food. These good? Oh my gosh. Nope, they're not ready. I should have some food in here. I thought I do. Let's move the bread to the inventory. Ooh, I need some sticks. Because that is one thing I don't have. So I think that just means we have to go a cut and continue deforesting the area over here. So I did play around, like I said, a little bit too. I've experimented with the copper as well and kind of the design aspects to it. So the peanut butter house or the Reese's house may get an update, may get a facelift today. I haven't quite decided for sure. Like I said, I really kind of don't want to because I really like the fact that it looks like a Reese cup, but I'm also stubborn. Poof. Trash. I don't know why I'm being picky. It's being picky because I want the spruce oak. I want the oak for the house too, but I'm like, it's I don't need. Well, yes, I do need wood, but I'm gonna turn the porch into some sticks, and then have the oak for. Plus, this will be good too, because part of my plans today is to get a tree farm going, because we'll need some. Oh, that's what we need to do today too. I want to go find a. I want to go find the dark oak forest again and get some wood and hopefully some saplings from there. So that way, that's also what we plant because I really want to replace that one missing block that makes the house look that off-kiltered. So, or like I said, we may just replace it with some of that good, some of that new content. So I haven't decided yet. Alright, I think that's good. Do I get chicken? I don't get chicken. As usual, life continues to disappoint. Come here. What? Well? Chicken. Come here. Come here. How are you? How are you? Thank you. How are you escaping all that? I was confuzzled. I mean, I might as well grab some meat while I'm out. I mean, your boy likes some Chick-fil-A. I can't make that joke. There's no Chick-fil-A's near me. I think the closest one is like Detroit, I believe. You guys will have to correct me if there's not one in Detroit. I believe there's one in Detroit. Come here. Okay, that's good enough. So, and we still got the wandering trainer. The llama took residence in the boat. Why? I don't know. He's a llama. He can do what he wants. It's 2021, guys. Why do you have to be so judgmental towards a llama? The main thing I want to do is I'm going to pick all this back up. I'm going to redo the farm because I'm not happy that I brought it out as far as I did. Pretty much just because I wasn't paying attention. We're going to take down this. I want to totally level off this island, replace all the sand with dirt so we can have some sand for the housing, all that kind of stuff too. And yeah, so that's just kind of like the beginning stages of what I want to do. A CD place. Okay, so let's take care of you, and then let's take care of you. Excuse me. Boop. Just do this. It's okay to have more than one stack of sticks, considering I never usually have more than one stack of sticks. Yeah, we got some oaks, but I only have one dark oak, and for dark oak you need 4. So I want to get those 4 if possible. Okay, so now I need to make... Do I have a shield? I do have a shield. I don't have any armor, but I have a shield. We need to make iron pickaxe. Let's make another axe, because that'll be going away soon. Because I don't use a sword, really. I've learned kind of the benefit of an axe, and the sword doesn't do that much better for iron. Or as far, I guess I should say it, like an iron sword doesn't do that much better. Yeah, I want to pick these up so I can... I put them in water because they rust, actually. And they kind of come out this, like... I've never actually seen them, but they come out like this weird, or this nice, like, greenish brown. And I'm like, oh, cool, yeah, I want to see him do that. But I'm like, no, I don't. Like, I'm only wanting to see it because other people are doing it, and I like to copy what others do. But it's like, no, I'm going to play this how I want. So, yeah, so we're going to turn those into probably slabs. And then create, like, a nice walkway for the house. Because my goal is, like, out, and then that way we have a path to the village island. That's the goal. So I'm gonna put some torches down near me to make sure we got no mobbies near us. Cause your boy ain't looking to die today. I probably still will. If there's anything I'm good at doing in Minecraft, it's death. So yeah, that is the immediate plan. Plus, I do want to, like I said, I do want to go exploring too. We could look for some new mobs. I don't know if I ever really pointed them out in Tuesday's stream. I believe, as I understand it currently, there's 3 new mobs out in part 1 of this update. The axolotl, the goat, and the glowing squid. And I think there's some others, but don't hold me to that. So we could go hunting for them. I know one of the achievements now is catching an axolotl. So we can attempt to do that. I don't remember where they spawn off the top of my head. So that's really the only downside. I guess downside. I need a shovel. Do I have any iron? I still have 10 iron. Okay, cool. I'm about ready to take this wandering trader off my island. Just let you guys know too. Not that I don't mind him, but he's not trading anything good. I don't think, is he? Might die sugarcane. Might buy the sugarcane. But I mean, all the other stuff is junk to me. So, I mean, if you're not going to serve your purpose, why are you here? Why did they make the wandering traders just to sell absolute trash? I mean, because, like, dye is not that hard to get. Cacti is not that hard to harvest. I mean, am I crazy for overthinking that? I know other people have complained about that too, but it's like, yeah, why did they make it that way? Just seems odd. Could just be me though. I like to overthink things, so. So, and I know this is like the most exciting thing you subscribed or you followed my Twitch for, was to see me shovel dirt. No, we will do some adventuring. Promise. The only reason why I really don't do adventuring as far as like on stream goes, and I'm getting better, is I can never remember where my house is. So I don't like to stray like too crazy far away. So, but there's been a couple times in my main game, in my main world, where I've done that, where I've traveled and was actually able to remember where my home was. So now that I'm getting a little bit better at that, we will. That I promise. Like I said, we gotta go find the Dark Oak Village, or the Dark Oak Forest again. Try not to get clapped by these mobs that I think are coming after me. I know that zombie is. So he's gonna. I'm gonna let him come to me. You know, I'm not gonna go. You know, like they say, you're not. You don't have to attend every argument you're invited to. So therefore, why would I go attend this fight that he's inviting me to? I mean, that's just not wise. Yeah, see, he's right there. My gosh, this hill is bigger than I thought it was. Had I known it, zombie converts to drowned. Oh. Oh, that's not him. Hey! Whoa, I saw that creeper. Here, get him. Hit him. Ow. Oh, you stepped on my crops. You know what? I'm going to bed. I thought I could handle just doing it during the day, and I'm like, nope. Or during the night. Like, nope. Nope, nope, nope. How did you get up there? And more importantly, why are you up there? Ow. Rude. How did you turn into a drowned above water? Am I the only one that found that odd? Like, I don't think that's technically how that's supposed to work. But, you know, I'm not one to question Minecraft logic. Mainly because most times I don't think Minecraft has logic. It just does what it wants. Okay, wait a minute. I know what'll make me feel like I'm making more. Oh my gosh, another one. Go away. Go. Yeah, we do it this way. There we go. Now it feels like I'm making a little bit more progress. So my goal by the end of this is to really have this island just fully fleshed out with a house, a designed house, tree farm, and a better farm with a pathing to the village. That's my goal. If we get a chance to do some mining, I will. I would like to get some more diamonds, or if I have diamonds. I don't know. Hey, I was playing earlier today, and I found a 9 vein of diamonds. Or no, a 10 vein, which that is rare according to my knowledge. So, So, hey, that's pretty PogChamp. Mm. At least I thought so. So, but yeah, and then probably Friday is where we'll really take a deeper look at like getting nether bound and all that kind of stuff. Explain the nether, trying to overcome my fear of running away from home. 100% truth. Because I am so bad with directions in this game. I do not like to stray that far away from my portal because I can never find it again. And like I said, I'm getting somewhat better at that, but I still have some problem with it, and it kind of terrifies me. But whoa, hey, this is what happens when you deforest. You find iron. Or I guess it's not deforest, just terraform. But hey, since we're here, right? I have some plans what I want to do with this. As far as like the rest of the land goes, like I said, I mean, obviously tree forest is my bigger priority because if we were going to continue to expand the house, then we're going to need trees. Oh, I thought I saw an Enderman next to my house. Because we're going to need the wood. So, but I also like to kind of square off my island too. So, but we do kind of have a big chunk. So I may do some more terraforming. I don't know yet. I gotta make a decision, and I don't like making decisions. Boop, boop. Whoops. Boop, boop, boop. Yes, I'm very picky with how I organize. Oh, hey. Just what I needed. Because I need to make a spoon. Can't I make a spoon? Oh, there it is. The only thing I don't like compared to Bedrock Minecraft is how they organize their crafting menu. Because, like, with Bedrock, they're really good about organizing them into, like, iron or tools, all pickaxes, all shovels, all, swords, all kinds of stuff like that. But here, they just like, yeah, you can make it, here you go. And it's like, unless I'm not understanding it correctly, which is highly possible, but I don't know. Who knows? I'm not the smartest tool in the crayon box. I don't know why I said that. Well, okay, cool. Sir? Thank you. Grab that. Okay, cool. So we've destroyed this whole plot of land. So I want to take these down too since we're here. I have noticed that the new blocks, or the new, I don't know, yeah, the new blocks, they're harder to break with iron, which I guess because of how they spawn, I always kind of, I guess, mentally equated them with like a stone, with cobblestone. So because that's how I always interpreted them, or that's how I always assumed they acted. So, but it is kind of weird that it spawns like the way it does, or not. I don't know. I had something, educational to say, but that ship left. Yeah, just kind of shortening the island a little bit too. Working with too big of an island for me has me overcompensate a lot, and it's not worth it to me. So, because worst comes to worst, I can always just round it out from here. See, because like this is a lot. This is actually, I probably could just cut it here. So, and I apologize for it, you know, not being the most exciting thing to watch, but like I said, if you've watched me right now, you know I'm not the. If you've watched anything I've done by now, you know I'm not the most exciting to watch from the start. So none of you need to agree with that, okay? I said that as more self-deprecating than I needed affirmation for. I don't know. I'm tired. This heat really got to me today. I had to mow the lawn today. Yes, and I am going to go out and pick up all this stone, or all this blockage that I have laying out in front of us, so y'all can just calm down. I'm not littering. Yeah, see, this is probably where we'll shape it. So, but hey, you know, we're getting some nice materials. If I don't say so myself. Okay. Let's go grab this. I wish you could swim in just that little bit. I know you can't because you can still walk on it. It's not how it works, but it's like, it could work that way. Or more accurately, it should work that way. It should work just how I want it to, so it can appease me and nobody else. Because everything must be about me. Obviously. Okay. Cool. Then we'll go grab that little bit of sand. Alright, dope. Do we peel off here? Yeah. Yeah, because we don't need it like omega huge. Plus, we do want a little bit like a drawbridge aspect to how our island is, so that way mobs can't just walk across and be like, hey, surprise! Like, the mobs still need a social distance from us. And I plan to keep it that way. Alright, dope. So, because I guess we probably do need to do... I'd like to try and at least attempt to do some more trading with the villagers, just to see what else we can get. So yeah, so there. Island shrunk a little bit too. I feel better about that. This feels a lot more manageable than it used to. So we'll sleep, and then the next day we will focus on like rounding out the island. Let me do one thing real quick. Sorry. Give me one quick second, and then give me a couple more after that. So, one more second. At least two more after that. Boop. Okay. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. So now that we're here, let's grab... We're going to need a lot of dirt. That's going to be the main goal. I'm going to move this up here. Don't need the bucket for right now. And then we'll grab all this. So yeah, because now the goal is we have to flatten this island. So get ready for this. Or, not flatten, but round it out at least. And I know some of you are like, Mark, how you gonna round stuff out? It's Minecraft. It's a square. Thankfully to Paul Guga, one of my favorite Minecraft YouTubers, I learned the art of that, and now you have a rounded edge. Simple as that. So, and what I did with my home world or my main world is I took the, I guess I should still play, but I took like the cobbled deep slate and put it around and created like a front fencing for it, so it looked kind of like a fenced-in patio type vibe. And that might be what I use it for. I also want to create like a like a protector, but like a I'm getting there, I promise. A wall, or no, a house for my mine entrance. Yes, that's what it took me forever to say. Shut up. So that is more than likely my plan, at least as of right now. Okay, we gotta do. Oh man. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Gotta have some flat water, or still water, flat water. Yeah, I guess the water's flat. It's still technically. It's not carbonated, right? These are the thoughts I think about at work. Oh my gosh, where is that from? Whoa, that triggered memory in me. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Now I gotta remember. I might have to look that up, guys. Unless somebody can tell me. Oh, wow. Is that King of Queens? Probably a lot of you guys aren't old enough for that show. That could be King of Queens. I feel like I remember that. When, what's his face? No! No! Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Just, so I was so proud of myself. I thought I did it right, and I didn't. Oh, and actually, what did I do? 2? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you, then you. Oh, yeah, then it's 2, right? Oh yeah, that is King of Queens. I remember Doug singing that. Oh wow. Boy, that triggered a memory for me. Because I used to watch that show all the time. Before I really got into YouTube stuff and really threw out cable TV. Which is true. I don't really listen to cable TV. I don't really watch cable TV. Ever since the advent of YouTube. I guess I shouldn't really say advent. Since I started getting into watching YouTubers, new videos turn into like my cable TV watching experience. Oh, what? Eat. So I thought I should still have some dirt. Do this. No, not the chicken. Do. I figured we can fill this in while I'm waiting to, before I need to go replace my spoon. There we go. Yeah! No! No! That's what I get for rapid clicking. Okay, we gotta do... is it just you, technically? 1, 2, 3... No. Here. There we go. Ooh, what's that? What's that little right here? Oh. Ah, I'm gonna die! Whew. Alright, scurry. Oh, we might want to rebuild the house, too. That's an idea. Nah, we can keep the house here. I've kind of... Yeah, I've sectioned off that area. Alright, we can go harvest the skubble. The skubble. Go from there. So once we get this down, this will be the easier part of the build. It's okay. It's okay, everybody. It's okay. Should go you, you. What? I didn't hit the source blocks? Oh, biscuits. There they go. I was gonna say, I thought I hit the source block. I just gotta replace you and you. Alright, now we do have to go get our spoon back. So that way we can effectively farm, or effectively take up this. Should I get 2 spoons? I guess that won't hurt. It's only 1 iron. I'm gonna have to get a cobble chest in here too. Ah! Doors, let me out. Let me out of here. Oh, brother. Almost there, boys and grills. Oh, we can start there. Ah, well. Alright, we'll take care of it later. I just saw, like, well, I can't technically round this end because the house, like, juts off back, and it's like... Okay. Grab this. Okay, so now we got this done. I'm gonna actually go through... Let's pull this up. OP spoon. That's not a spoon, I know, but shut up. Boop. Oh, come on. Alright, now we just go through and want to stomp all this. Yeah, you know what? It's easier pretty much just to shovel this and then replant the dirt. And actually, you know what? I'm just going to do this too because I can. You guys ain't going to stop me. Oh my gosh. This is why. Because I can never get the timing right. Okay. Dope. Alright. The island is fully dirted. So, I think what we'll do now is take a minute. Let's organize the inventory. You know what I'm probably going to do? Well, you know what I need to do, honestly? is steal this iron, but I also need to make like 3 more furnaces. Furnaces? Oh, no way. Did I tie... Oh, I actually did that right. Oh, I'm a genius. Genius. My genius showed all over the place. We're going to throw that up there. Actually, we're going to cook a lot of you. Yeah, because... Yeah. Let me actually... I still have wood on me? I do not. Let's actually make another chest really quick. We'll just splap that there. That's right. The correct verbiage to use on that form is splap. This'll just be a cobble chest. Because we have so much. We'll move this up, this up, this up, this up. We'll put the deep slate. Yeah, deep slate's all one. Say, I thought I had some other stuff to go there. I'm gonna throw this right here for right now, just for right now. I'm gonna put this up here. Hey, Hope, what's up? Sorry it took so long for me to see you were here. So, how are you? We do need to cook chimkin. Let's cook the chimkin really quick. Can I have a house chicken? Cannot have house chicken. So, but how is Hope today? Throw that here. You know what? Better now that it rained? Amen. I cannot tell you how quickly my house cooled down after that rainstorm. I mean, it was pretty much 0 to 100. My house is very hot today. Ours too. I mean, I know my room doesn't get a lot of AC. Well, doesn't get a lot of cool air as it is, but even my house was omega hot today. So, but yes, I fully sympathize. Or empathize. Whatever the term is. I fully agree. Throw that up here, throw that there. Just doing a big... just fix the bow a little bit. Okay, next thing I want to do is we're going to turn all this dirt into sandstone. I wish you could just hold and then just... Now I have to do this, and this is just annoying, and nobody likes to see this. 49 standstones. 49 standstones already. The heat, man, it's getting to me. Actually, I had to mow my lawn today, so... Yeah, no, the heat was not nice. You know, we can make that little bit of glass, because I realized I still haven't put the windows in officially. Oh! Really? Really, Middleton? Really? Okay, well, throw a bucket down here. Okay. Feeling better about this inventory. Feeling better. It's still chaos. It's still chaos. But, you know what? Fine with it. You know what I might do? I gotta think of how it would work. Let me sleep on it. You know what I kind of want to do? Well, that's a sight. Oh, you know what? Creeper, stay there for a second. Hold on. I gotta hydrate. Okay, Creeper, don't move. Okay, if I can snipe him out my window, you guys just have to follow me on Twitch, okay? Where'd he go? Poof! Oh, damn. Oh, gosh, he's staring at me. Oh, come on. How much lift does it need? Oh! Call me... okay, he left. He's right there. No. So it's like up here? Oh, call me Legolas. And that's all the arrows I have. So I don't have any flint either. What I want to do, what I think would be kind of cute, you guys might have to correct me on this, is since I have the window here, to take all this out, I'm going to put a pathway like directly behind the window, like 3 blocks out, and then build like a Zen area. I have it pictured in my head. I don't quite know how I'm going to communicate, or how am I going to implement it. Just to give it that little extra flavor, because I don't like the sand here. There's a reason why I turned all that into sandstone, mainly just because it saves inventory space. So Hope, how's your new job going? Enjoying it, not enjoying it, somewhere in between, mixed reviews? You cannot consider that swimming captions. Okay, so let's go flip this into sandstone. Oh, maybe I'll use sandstone. No, because you can't plant. Can you plant flowers on sand? So no. Oh, I can do this. It's tiring, but I could be doing worse things. Could always be doing the drug. So, I'm glad it's at least been good, beneficial. I don't know what the term is. Okay, I don't think you can place flowers on sand, so ooh, I enjoy income. You know, I can't argue with that. Okay, cause I guess I don't have a lot of flowers, but I have some. So I want you and you. I'm gonna need no, I don't need this many. We'll just take a stack. I need you and. Actually, I probably should just. I'm gonna build this way bigger than I need it to be. But you know what? Go big or go away. That's what I always say. Speaking of income, have you had a chance to get up to the yard sale? I also want you. No. No. No, I don't. I want glass. Yes. No? Yes. Can you tell my conflicting emotions? Because my thought process is something like this. So, go out 1, 2, 3. And I say we just go, so this is the path. So we just, we're at several, you bought several tables. Go out 3 this way, 3 this way. Oh, actually, no. Let's go here and here like this. Brought several tables. Well, cool. Like storage containers or food containers, or what you mean? What you know about rolling down in the deep? No. What you mean? I just want this to come out 5. So 1, or the walls. So 1, 2, 4, 5. And then we need to do this. 1, 2, 3 storage containers. Ah, cool. Do you spot anything there that I need to be worried about? I guess I should phrase it that I should be afraid of when you drag me out there Sunday after church. Be like, Mark, get this for the basement. I do say that lovingly. Oh, no, I did want the deep slate. Oh, balderdash. That's it. Ooh, I don't know if I'll have enough sandstone. I don't think so. Okay. Just checking. Because I know that's... I know. If it was my fault we had the current entertainment center, wasn't it? Or isn't it? I don't know if I'll have enough glass. Ooh, I might not. Well, we'll worry about that when the time comes. It's not like I don't know where I can find sand. Can you melt sandstone into glass? Does that work? If it does, then you know what they say. PogChamps. Let's go 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna have enough. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ah. No. 1. Ow, biscuits. Okay. Can I reach my oven from here? Can I reach my oven from here? Potatoes. Can I melt sandstone in glass? Oh, ooh, I can. Okay. Yeah. So now I do want this, but I want to make it into slabby boys. Polished deep slate tile, ooh, decisions. Let's go with the deep slate. Let's go with the polished deep slate. Let's get 30 to start with. What's that later? Oh no. Biscuits. Darn it. Because what I was thinking for in here was... Oh, I don't... Hopefully I made this big enough. Something like this, but then... Oh, wait a minute. Wait, no. Wait, no. No. So I need something... Why do I always make everything too deep? Frick. Fine. Oh. Me and my OCD symmetry. If I want to go 1, 2, do 3? Is that too high? Yes. It needs to just be 2. Okay. So now we need to do... Oh, I didn't make this wide enough to do what I wanted. Because it needs to go out some more. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just my emotions. Because I wanted to do something like this. And then like this. If it even works like this, and who knows? It may not. Me and my big-brained ideas. Who allowed me to have a brain? Because I wanted something like this. Well, that didn't work. Wait, do I do it like this? No. Wait, what? Wait. No. Wait, oh, is it because I have bottom slabs? Are they supposed to... Wait. Wait, no. No, I wanted this to work. No. Wait. Okay, well, hold... It's because it's bottom slab? Hope, do you have any ideas? Well, I guess I should also ask, can you tell what I'm trying to do? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. So if I did this, and then this... Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, because it's not a full block. So I would have to do that. Oh, I'm a dum-dum. Okay, that makes at least some more sense. Never mind. Please tell me I can reach my stone cutter from this window. Oh. About that. You know what? We're just gonna do that and run away from our problems. Oh, great. There's an Enderman and a witch. My life is so perfect. What did I use? I think it was this. Now I can't get over it. My life is so hard. Okay, so now if I go here... Well, no, because technically I wanted to go up there. No. Go. No. 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 No! No! Well, okay. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Wow, that's pretty durable material. You son of a... It blew up all my glass, and there's a spider in my house. Oh my gosh, why is life so hard to me? What have I done to deserve this? I'm sorry? Get here. Get here. Come here. You stupid... Come here. What can I make? Oh, string. Oh my gosh, life is hard on this island. Get here. Come here. Stupid. Blew up so much of my deep slate. Okay, that's okay. And it just did. So now I have to go get more sandstone. This is not what I thought was going to happen today, but you know what? Here we are. Wait, no. You would be Dort. So why are you here? Yeah, there's no reason. sorry. I'm very flustered right now. Because the freaking creeper being a creeper. Mobs everywhere. Whatever. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Alright, so obviously, I need to expand. So let's go out. Oh, why does that one? You know, let's go out to like here. Is it 1 or 2? It's 2. So 1, 2, and then we go. Guys, did you know that life is rough? It really is, man. Like, life is so rough. There's just, like, creepers everywhere, man. Okay. Now that's done. Let's fill this out a little bit more. Harvest you. Just try and make a nice Zen garden, and now I'm all frustrated, and it's having like the total opposite effect, man. Who would have thought building a Zen garden would? It's so flippin' frustrating. Felt so good about it too. Now I need another stack of Dort. Probably need. I'm gonna take this with me just to be safe. Don't test me today. I said don't test me today. Okay. So, but now it's not symmetrical. Now I need to go out that way to do the same thing, and it should go back some more. It's okay. It's okay. I'm getting worked up over it. It's a game. It's just. I'm okay. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I'm fine. Fine. Now, after tonight's stream, I think I might go watch Bo Burnham and, contemplate life. Because I feel saucy tonight. I feel saucy enough to do that. Because why not put myself through more hardship? Okay, how wide is this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So which means 7, 8, 14. So now we gotta take this out 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And this. It's gonna be a way bigger garden than I wanted it to, but that's okay. Please tell me I have more sandstone. Oh no, I have full stack. You were gonna see a baby cry on camera. So 1, 2. So now, and then we get rid of the insides. So now I have to go 14 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Okay. Do the same thing. Well, you know what? Go big or go home. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then bum 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 bum. Well, you know what? That works. Yoink you back, and now I'll put you on. Well, who'd have thought we would have got a speed build, or not a speed build because it's taking for freaking ever. But who'd have thought we would just be building a Zen garden today? Because, oh my gosh, I've been streaming for already over an hour. What the heck? It's okay. I don't mind. You know, as they say, or as one of my newly favorite TikTok creators, Connor Wolf, always says, you just have to follow the dopamine. And now I'm way too fixated on this to not do it. I should really eat so I can get some regen. No! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I need to go. So the sun's setting, and I need to go put torches on from half of the island. This isn't running. Okay. We need to just do. Surround lightning bolts, or the lightning rod. Lightning bolt. We're also going to frick. We're not going to frick, but we are going to put torches up here just for safety. And okay, that's actually kind of looking like a vibe already. So, but I think now, before I want to commit something not okay, I better sleep. I'm fine. How are you guys today? I feel like I haven't asked that yet. Really, I'm just trying to distract myself from my own problems. But you know what? That's fine. It's fine. Now I have to waste all this glass that I had on stock and cook, so that way I can go make more. So that's fun. And I might not have enough coal, so that means we probably need to go coal mining. And now I understand why builders do this stuff off camera, because on camera this is just tedious, and I'm sorry. Such a sad stream to watch, because I'm a sad boy today. It's fine. You know, I say it's fine to more for the meme, because right now my brain is like the dog in the house on fire. It's like, yeah, this is fine. So, but I'm also saying it as a way to encourage myself to be like, yeah, you know what, it's okay. It's okay. It may be chaotic right now, but it's okay. It's fine. You're okay. You know, get that hashtag positive affirmation going. But, whoo. Need a mental health day after this stream. Okay. So I need. Okay. So what is the goal? Sorry. What is the goal right now? We need dirt. We need glass, which means we need sand, which means I probably have to go coal mining. So what's the easiest thing to get right now? Probably the dirt and sand. Well, let's make sure that we've exhausted all the resources at home, so that way we don't make a wasted trip. Not that it would be wasted. See, we have more dirt here. I don't need the sandstone anymore. You I'm gonna burn because you're spawn of Satan at this point. Okay. So let's just continue filling this out. We will move the fountain once I have this all said and done, because now we do have a center, an overall center, because each main side is 14 blocks wide. So I know the 7x7. So I know where to build the actual fountain. We can build that right in the center, and then we can build benches and everything around that to make it feel good. Because we deserve that. We deserve that. We've put all this hard work into building this. This wasn't even on the agenda today. But you know what? It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm not having a breakdown right now. You're having a breakdown right now, okay? It's fine. Okay, is anybody out there? Am I alone here? I feel like I'm alone here, and I'm gonna cry. I'm kidding. I'm not going to cry. At least not on camera, because nobody needs that. Okay, so now let's go and get sand. I'm gonna make another spoon, just to have on stock. I already have one, but you know, let's have two. I'm gonna go get. Let's start with 3 stacks of each. So just gonna harvest as much sand and dirt as possible. It actually works out like this. I promise my brain has calmed down now. Because we're going to make sure this looks like a total freaking vibe by the end of this. I mean, look at that. That's already kind of cool. Ooh, and I know how I want to decor the fountain. Okay, I also have to think. I know what I can do. Ooh. Guys, this fountain's going to be a vibe. This fountain is going to, as the kids say, pass the vibe check. Because I can build it into the ground. I can build it into the ground. Probably not as like big brained as I thought it was going to be, but you know what? I thought of it, so it came from my brain. And that's saying something, man. Okay, we're up to the second stack. Let's grab some sand and get some sandy boys. Okay, so we're fine now. I'm fine. I'm a little better right now. You know, it's kind of hard to do stuff when you don't have that like game plan. It's like, what am I doing with my life? So, but now I know. Now I know what we're doing. Okay, we almost got another full stack of sand or dirt, which is good. We'll go grab some sand in a second. Start cooking that up. We'll get some glass going. Get some glass blowing. Am I right? I'm so tired, man. Like I literally took a nap for like an hour because all of that heat from mowing the lawn, I think, infected my brain. Okay, how are we doing? Okay, we're already up to starting stack 4, which is dope. It's fine. Now let's grab some sand. Go through this spoon. Okay. Oh, well, that... We don't need to go down there. Okay. Just goes to show that I think I may die just doing this. How we doing? Okay, we're already up to a stack and a half. About ready to hit our 3rd spoon of the evening. I know I could be doing the torch method of this, and I probably should because it would expedite this process, but you know, I need to punish myself for setting out on such a large endeavor that I have to do it by hand. I just do. And if you don't like that, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. The only thing I can't decide right now is how I'm going to cap this little topiary garden. Because I feel like it should be a glass dome. Whoops. But it's like, I really don't want to go through the process of harvesting all that glass. Especially with the amount of coal I need for that. That would just be a pain in my side. Do one of the villagers sell coal? I know one, sometimes you can buy it. Or they can buy it from you. Okay, cool. Alright, we got enough. I don't remember. Because I can go check the village again. Alright, let's get some. See, I have a lot. I could throw, I know I could throw wood in, but I don't have the tree farm started, so I could just, start the process of getting that planted, which is very easily, and the respawns are usually pretty good. I don't have a lot of bones either, so I can't bone meal to expedite it. I don't know why I'm using the word expedite all of a sudden. Boom, boom, bing, bang, boom, boom, bing, bang, boom, 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 bing, boom, me, boom, me, boom. Shabba-dabba. I'm in a weird mood, man. Can you tell? I'm sure you can. I don't know why. I don't know why. Is delirium part of heat stroke? Because, I kind of suffered from that today. I wouldn't be surprised if I did. I don't like heat. Like, bring winter back. Like, can we cancel summer? Oh, well, not cancel it, but can we cancel heat? We're all about canceling people right now, right? That's how culture is right now. So can we just cancel, like, heat? I'd be so down for that. That would be the cancel train I can get behind. Okay, this is almost done. Done. Okay, cool. I love that it just, clicks me out of the game. I wish I could figure out how to change that. If you guys know, let me know. Okay, so that's done. Okay, so let's see where we are on the glass front. That was cooking pretty decently. Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna throw this in, throw this in. Let's go get these planted really quick. Just put them along the water here. So boop, 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 boop. Okay, so now we got that starting. I feel a little bit better about that. I still have this. Now that I have the island pretty lit, I don't have to. I'm not as hyper sensitive about avoiding the front half of my island. Hi, Enderman. Okay, so what do I need now? I just need glass. Yeah, I just need glass. So how are we on this front? Okay, 18. Makes me wonder if I should actually start going to get coal. Or maybe, yeah. Let's just start, we can start the rebuilding of the fountain. That is something we can do. Alright. So we need to do 1, 2, 3. 3. We'll just do this. Oh, I can do this? Oh, I guess it is only 3 blocks. I'm gonna need a lot. Alright, so let's go. Eh. Can I just like. Eh? Okay, cool. Go, eh. Drop that. Drop that. And. Yeah. That should get rid of all the water. That did not get rid of all the water. What block is the spawn block? Or the source spawn block? What block is the source block? It's gotta be this one. Like what? Like what's the official source block? It's you. Ha ha! Caught you, you cheeky devil. Okay, so yes, let's start this process. Because what I'm also gonna do, or what I'm also gonna do, is go get another pickaxe. Because tree, we have tree. We'll grab 2 just to be safe. What is this? Light gray dye. Oh, for the flower. Let's do this. 2. Get it back up. Alright, cool. Oh, hey, we got a tree now, which is dope. So maybe, instead of putting the farm out front, we put the farm in here, too. It's an idea. And I'm okay with running with that idea. Because this is big. I don't think I'll need this big of a land for a Zen garden. So we can go do that. And I really kind of like that idea. To have like all the gardeny stuff all in one section. I can get behind that. Oh, my eye. Okay. How are we doing on time? Still got 35 minutes. Alright, may go later tonight. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling good on a Wednesday. Sparkling the thoughts. Sorry. Okay, so boop, boop. Oh, wait a minute. Is there a perfect center in a 14 by 14? Yeah, because it'd be the 2 7s. Oh, seriously. Wait, what is this? Dripstone? Huh? Dripstone? What can I do with dripstone? Make what? Like, that's nothing I can do here. What if I put it in a crafting table? Drip. That's not how you spell drip. Drip. Stone. What is dripstone? What does dripstone do? Can I cook it? What? Is it? No, I can't do that. Can I cook sand? No. What does dripstone do? That's the first time I've seen that. Why did I come in here? Dirt. Sorry, I got bean boozled. Okay, so now we got this. Go fill in the 2 patches here. Okay, so now I need to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, because it wouldn't be 17 fully, or wouldn't be 14 across. It's 14 from 1 to 14 from this point. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's go this side. So it would be 14 from 7 from this point. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we go from this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait a minute, wait. Why am I not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we'll go like here. Yeah, we'll just make that. I don't care. I don't. I need to not be so anal about specifics. Like, I want it to look good and it'll still look fine. So I'll get over it. Alright, so plan is, I think I did 2 high, so we'll do another 2. But what we're going to do is, I'm going to get rid of the surrounding ones here. Replace them with these. So you act as a top block. Okay. Now we need to do 1. I think I could get away with 1. We'll just do 1 around the outside all the way. Just like that. And now it should yeah. Do this. Do this. Do this. Yo! I actually did it. Yo! I am proud of that. I'm actually really proud of that. You know what's sad, though? You know what's sad about all this? Is I just wanted this built. A small little area for 4 flowers. That's it. That's all I wanted it for. And yet we have a super huge freaking island. So, but we are using it for farming. I do have to remember that. So, but I'm like, really? I went through all this trouble for 4 flowers? But it's fine. It's fine. How do I want to do this? Let's do this really quick because I want to do this. I do need torches, and that's the one thing I am low on now. Because mobbies will spawn in this island. I will cry. So let's do this. Give me these again. Now, since I'm right above water, I don't believe I will need a water path. Right? That's how that works. Yeah, let's go one more. Is that how that works? I hope so. Okay, progress. Welcome back, Hope. I've made progress after having a breakdown. Because, wow. The little aviary, or the little topiary garden is evolved into this. I don't know if I should be proud. Because I really don't feel proud of this. And for a decent reason. Would you like to hear that reason, Hope? So you can just be, like, upset with me? I built this whole... So my mentality was with this whole garden was just to have this little small areas to plant flowers. For flowers. I have 4 flowers. I built this huge thing for 4 flowers. I'm not okay. I'm not. You know? I'm just not, man. Like, building this whole thing for 4 flowers has me very irate with myself. Because why? But you know what? I'm proud of it. Because this looks really freaking good. And that's going to be the little farm. Let's go get the potatoes. I was losing it. I still am. I think I have heat stroke. Because I'm a little tad bit probably delirious right now. Oh. So one thing I like about Windows, you can always, well, the shield has never been associated with right click. So now we plant the potatoes. And we don't eat the potatoes. We have baked potatoes for that, but we plant the potatoes. Boop. No, don't eat the potatoes. Come on. I thought I was going to have just enough potatoes. Okay, so we have a garden. That's kind of PogChamp. And now what we're going to do is put down our flowers. I built all this for 4 flowers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's okay. It's okay. Oh. Okay, so what I need right now... Oh yeah, plus there's this new block called Dripstone that I did not know existed. So I'm still learning, apparently, how the 1.17 update works. So, but let's go down to business to retrieve some coal. Oh, yes. Oh, and it's a big vein at that. Oh, yes, baby. Here we go. Here we go. I'm not okay right now, Hope. I just want that to be clear. I hope I'm not this baddie come Sunday. Because I really think I could be. Okay. Are you ever okay? I mean, what is okay? I mean, being okay is just a subjective term that is derived from the man. It's the man wanting to put a label on your mental well being by being okay. And, for things to be okay, again, it's subjective because okay to you is may not be okay to me. I mean, look at racism. I mean, that's not okay, but for some reason, for some people, it's okay. It's like, so I mean, what is okay? I don't know why that example is the one that came to my brain first. Is that okay? Is that against TOS? Am I gonna get fired? Twitch, don't fire me, please. I'm not even an employee of you, but don't fire me, please. Not yet. So does that answer your question? Oh, there's an Enderman down here? Oh, joyous day, Kalu Kalay. No? Well, fine. Am I ever okay? No. Some days are better than others. But in general, no, I'm not ever okay. Where is up? Why can't I never remember where the freaking stairs are? Oh, yeah, those are new too. I forgot there's this weird like glowy moss on some things. Where is up? Like where is the up? I came down. We're not going to talk about that, okay? Just no. We're not. Have you guys had game audio? Have you got... What? Why have you guys not had game audio? And why am I just now figuring this out? I didn't turn it... Don't tell me I turned it off. These good sounds. You Why do I not have game audio? And again, why didn't anybody tell me? Wait, is it affected by... I don't quite understand why I don't have game audio. Well, we've gone this long without it. Sorry. I will have it fixed come Tuesday. Oh, that's slightly annoying. And by slightly, I mean very. You know what, we're going to steal half of you. You. Let's throw you in here. Okay. Your janky stream is my fault, huh? Exactly. You don't think it's mine. I can't take blame for it. Just because I'm the only one that has access to these controls doesn't mean a thing. It's all your guys' fault. It's not mine. I'm infallible. Don't leave. Please don't leave. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Don't leave me. I don't want to be alone right now. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me, please. I didn't mean it. I was speaking out of anger. I didn't mean it. I swear. It's nobody's fault. It's my own fault. I don't know how to stream properly. Potato now. I don't know why. I am losing my freaking mind. And it bothers me how much I am quite legitimately losing it. I mean, not that I had all that much to spare to start with, but like, and my reserves are low as it is. I don't think I can afford to lose anymore. Well, now we have a nice copper outline. I'll have to go find some more. Alright, we'll let that cook. Yoink. 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 I have gold in here that I realize I have not cooked. Why? Who knows? Are you giving me the silent treatment now, Hope? Because I said that my stream issues were your fault. Because I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Like I said, I was speaking out of anger and frustration. I didn't mean what I said. Yes, definitely. Well, you know what? At least you're honest. I can't fault the honesty. Okay, what do we need to do? What's the plan right now? Let's take the emeralds and let's go to the village and see what kind of good stoinkage we can get. So I'm sorry. I humbly apologize. Is there anything I could do to make it up to you? Itchy nose. Oh, whoa, I saw that hole. Hey, copper. Oh, good, I can get down here with ease. Let's yoink this coal. No, never. Are we officially just, like, not best friends anymore? Because that'll just break my heart. What a nice coffee Sunday morning make it up. Huh? Huh? Oh, that's why you don't drink coffee as much anymore. Huh? Oops, sorry. Oh, man. You had to really do this to me right here on stream? Like, really? You had to just put it on blast like that in front of everybody? How could you? I'm gonna go cry. That's it, guys. I'm ending stream. I have to go reflect my life decisions now and realize I lost an awesome best friend today. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Ooh, you buy bread. Are you the farmer boy I traded with before? Pumpkin pie. I'd be set on food for a little bit. Whoa. Will you two, like, not be mad at each other? So I can't make it up to you with, I'm gonna actually yoink these saplings. With, like, with coffee. Because I would be willing to do that. Bring me coffee anyway. Well, wait a minute here. That's not quite how this works. I mean, as long as I get guaranteed that like you know, our friendship is like okay. Like, you can't manipulate my wallet just for coffee. Is there honestly nobody that has jobs in this village other than the farmer? I thought there was a lectern guy here. Wait, is that actually true? You. Let's just go back home. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen, okay? Celebratory egg! Why do you... wait a minute. Uh-oh. I didn't remember coordinates. Which way is home? I think this way. Yeah, maybe I should actually end the stream. No, it's this way. How? I left home for 2 seconds. How did I lose it? Guys, never take me on a trip, apparently, because I can't give directions. Oh, it's right here. Oh gosh. I forgot too, I needed torches. So let's go torch. That's 40. We'll be alright there. Let's throw you into the Ferni. Bill Nye, the Ferni guy. You're doing good there. I now am going to need to make a new chest for the 1,000 axes I made accidentally, or I bought accidentally. That didn't even level him up, which, like, what's up with that? Like, really? I bought 11 axes. Wait. 9, 3, 6, 9. I bought 12 axes from you, and it didn't even level him up. Like, that's a little bit of extortion, don't we think? Guys, can we cancel that guy? Let's cancel that guy. Because he, like, took my money, and mainly because I was stupid, but he took my money. And that's just not okay. You don't take money from stupid people. You just don't. You just don't. The heck am I talking about right now? Alright, we got those. Let's go add some more to the garden. I keep wanting to call it topiary. Oh, what kind of roof do you think we should put on? Because my gut said glass for the vibe, but I also think something different would help. Maybe that's what we use the tuff for. I'm open to suggestions. Because it's... Oh no, I don't... Do I not have any tuff? Oh. I don't. I don't want to use the cobble deep slate, because I feel like we already got a lot of dark at the bottom. It should be a lighter color up top. But I don't know. So one thing I'm not quite sure of. Let's go take these trees down. Hey, we can get some apps too. That's pretty cool. Make the best roof. Well, thank you. That is my goal, but my bigger conundrum was what type of material should the best roof be made out of? Wait. What? Fine. Would wood look good on that? Like, do we use the oak? One. You are so full of good help today. Would oak really look that good? Because I'm thinking we do like the stair step into the center. But that would also take like forever with the amount of wood I would need. But it would match the aesthetic with this. Can I... Let's yoink it. What are the odds if I leave it here they won't despawn? Oh, go away. Because I now need the stone cutter. Wait, just to be sure before I really make an idiot of myself. Okay, so yeah, no, it doesn't do that. So I made an idiot of myself anyway. Cool. I need the crafting table. Because I will need to make stairs. So let's throw that down. I don't have dirt. Let me yoink a stack of dirt real quick. I can still reach that. Dope. Alright, let's just make a couple stacks of these and see how it passes the vibe check. Okay, that kind of does pass the vibe check to me. Oh. I was like, can I not access this? Oh my. Oh yes, and now this has to go like, no. This has to go like this? Oh wait, this closes. Now you have to go like this. Wait, no, that's not how this works. I've built these before. I shouldn't. There's what I was looking for. It's like I've built this before. I should know how this works. I just always hate how precise you also have to be. No. That kind of does vibe. Ooh. Ooh. So what if I just capped it? Because instead of going like stair step up, what if I just capped it? Or should it go up a couple layers? Maybe like 3 layers up and then capped it? That makes more sense. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I'll put glass in it. Yeah, so have it go up like 1, 2 more and then cap it. I like that idea. I'm so not gonna have enough wood. I may do this. If you guys are cool with it, I may do it in our off time between now and Tuesday. And then when we come back on Tuesday, I can show you guys the finished product. Or if you just want me to do it all on stream, I will, but it's up to y'all. Fine with me? Okay. Yeah, because I think, like, how most of this episode has been, or most of this stream has been, it's just a lot of, farming for material and, grinding away at that. And it's like, a lot of people can only watch so much of that. So let me phrase it this way: I may or may not do it off camera because I make a lot of false promises. So um, if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. Plain and simple. Yeah, because something like that I think will vibe. We do. Yep, I'm gonna need a lot of wood. I am so gonna need a lot of wood. So, but that does actually kind of vibe. Let me go over here. Yeah, you know what? I actually kind of like that. Maybe we'll do another farm, like wheat farm in there. It's a very poggy idea. More copper ingot. You are iron. I'll say one of these had glass. I know. We'll put the final pieces of glass on, and then we will more than likely call it a stream. If you guys are down for maybe another hour, I could probably go another hour. Just gonna do that for right now. What you guys thinking? I'm good either way. Did all of that despawn? Are you kidding me? Actually, we'll take these off for right now. I was gonna build like a thing around the front, but we'll focus on this. I'll probably go to bed as soon as can we continue on Tuesday? Of course we can. Yep. Let me put this last little bit. Boink, boink, boink. Fix the blemish because we can only accept perfection here. We'll just do that. Okay, and we'll call it a stream. All right, there we go. So I may or may not, like I said, finish the garden off in my off time. Depending on how motivated I get between now and Tuesday, which I should. Depends. Saturday I have to do more yard work in our backyard, and then Sunday with preaching and all that. Monday is usually a long day. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. If not, we'll just come right in, and I may not do the building, but I'll do the resource gathering. That will probably be more accurate. So I apologize for not really kind of setting out to do what we did, but we did what we did anyways. But it took a 180. I don't know. I followed the dopamine. What can I say? But we will wrap up there. A couple, again, just quick announcements. Don't forget, starting next Sunday, 9 days from today, we go to streaming 3 days a week. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, starting at 8 p.m. Get ready for that. I'm excited for that. We will be bringing back Kirby Star Allies on the 18th as of right now. Once I know our air is fixed and my room is not a hot box like it has been. Because like I said, switch upwards heat, you don't care, but there's that, and don't forget to check out Garden Meditations every Tuesday at 6 p.m. because that is our online lesson series, and we are moving ever so slightly closer to so that we can have our in-person gatherings back. I am like this far away from doing a full public announcement on it. So I will let you know about that as soon as humanly possible. But as always, stay blessed. We'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to share this out with friends and family so we can get there. We're going to go on the path to affiliatehood if we can, but it requires your help to do it. As always, everyone, stay blessed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, Hope. Good night, guys. Bye.